Three heads, hi guys. I see two hands. A single hand clap. Oh. Good morning, y'all. How's it going so far?
Well, had a good time last night?
So you're told.
Still smells like a rock show up here.
That's me. Who's the first timer? Welcome to our awesome family. I was saying to Agnes how weird it is having lived or having had lived in Los Angeles for, I was here for almost a decade. So coming back and being here kind of once a year, I really love visiting. It's kind of funny. I was like, oh, and that's where I used to film. Oh, and that's where I used to go get arrested. You know?
Let's hear it.
It's still currently do sometimes. But we're stoked to be back. Final one for the season. Is everybody all caught up? I know I see. That's no.
I drove here, so I couldn't see it.
Where did you drive here from? Antarctica? It's from Wednesday. All right. For those who haven't seen,
What's what hotel? Don't carry the CW. And for life. Interesting. I think we've actually got some network people coming here today. I will make note of that. We handle.
what's it? The Hot John Constantine. Hot John Constantine.
Oh. All right.
Who is this? Oh yes, yeah. His name is Misha. Yeah. We already have this
They just changed the name.
guy. Yeah, so for those who haven't seen it, cover yours. But we have the day off. It's Veterans Day here, Remembrance Day in Canada. So one of our few short days off, we're both in Vancouver, sans wives and kids. We're like, let's watch the show together. And I'm glad we did. It was actually, I think, we texted John Showalter, the director, and we're like, that's possibly our favorite, like, supernatural episode. That's just supernatural style in a long time.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah.
Maybe the Scotch got me, but I. What?
Champagne,
Or the bread stuff.
the wine, or the steak.
What?
What? Who? Well, without further ado,
Is that makeup? Or is that like a face mask?
it's a condition.
Okay. It's just like I keep skating the ground, it's like, apparently,
It's a condition, don't bring it in.
sorry, I brought it up. Yes?
All right, but you're saying
You're
something.
looking at me like I need to answer a question.
You said apparently, and I was like, apparently what? Yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get some short.
Jared, what's it like working with Jensen and Misha as directors compared to actors? And do they have any like quirks when they're working as directors?
Yeah, what's it like?
I'm outnumbered. It's really cool. It's for Jensen and I. It's so bizarre because I worked with him as an actor, as a fellow actor for 10.5 years. So seeing him as a director, I can tell the difference. He's a very, very committed, passionate, talented director. And every now and again, I'll see him directing it as he's, like, not on his coverage, but let's say it's on this person over there, and we're in the scene with this person. I can see him sort of like mouthing their words. Dave doesn't know what they're saying. But Dean doesn't. Misha spent the majority of his episode scared for his life. So, no, they're
As he should have.
As he should have. Yeah, so I think I haven't worked with Misha as much as an actor as I have with Jensen, so that for me was fun to see him. He's on his game. It was one. Misha, I was also trying to figure out where his name was, so maybe I was interested, but it was fun.
Sure, with the face mask.
Okay, so Clint told me I should read this to you, but I'm just going to abbreviate it. Okay. Hi, friends.
Hi.
I'm Zoe Long.
Hi. This is Jared. I'm Jensen.
So I don't want to make you guys feel old at all. I just.
But what brand of pins do you wear?
I've been watching this show since it came on when I was 7. And
You're old.
because my parents thought it'd be funny to scare me, but it turns out I loved it. And I kept going. And
I mean, your parents. I'm sorry. Like, we should scare her.
kind of those people. But you guys have been there for me since the beginning, since my own mind turned on me and told me I shouldn't be here anymore. You guys were there. Sam and Dean fighting things that people didn't believe in, and that's what I felt like I was doing too. It's been a long, long road, you two, and I appreciate it so much. And this last year was the hardest I've had to encounter. But I met you guys in San Francisco, and it meant so much. And Jared, we had a talk, and you made me promise you something, and that promise kept me here. I spent the whole year trying to be the person that I thought you guys would be proud of. And you guys have always been like older brothers to me, like protecting me from these things. I know, I'm sorry.
You have to apologize to us. We're here. We love you. We're proud of you for being here. So.
Yeah, the fact that whatever means possible. Proud of you.
And it's not just us. It's us.
Yeah, this family has kept me here. You guys, I love every one of you.
Amen.
Yes, I do. This is to both of you and all of the cast. But I never planned on making it to age 18. That's not something I've ever said out loud, but this was supposed to be my last year, and I did something that I shouldn't have to myself. But you guys, I wish I could say something else, but this
You
show,
said it.
I know,
We're here.
that's the only thing that made me get up and go to the hospital.
Thank you. And we do love your mask.
Condition.
That's a condition, yes. Can I tell you, did they ask you? She said, can you tell us when you're getting your kids for Christmas? I was going to ask my wife that. I was going to get them a mask, some bourbon. That's a great question. I don't think I thought that one.
A red cup from Starbucks. Somebody, when they ask for your name, you just say, your name's Merry Christmas. Write it. Yeah, I don't, Danielle was like, don't look at the credit card statement. You felt like, what? Why? She's like, because your Christmas present is going to be on there. And I'm like, you're already getting me something for, I'm like, oh man. I'm just thinking about this now. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. I'm like sweating right now. I don't know. I'm your typical guy who's like, oh, I still have 3 days. Okay, what can I get?
One of the coolest stories I ever heard from parents was they would, I think the kids were a little bit older, they would buy their kids presidents and say, okay, which one of your presidents would you like to give to someone less fortunate? And they would go, I think there would be a really neat, I don't know, maybe, I mean, I just say you don't understand, but socks. It sucks. But no, the idea of paying for it, giving for it, I would love to kind of start instilling that in my kids. So maybe finding some, like taking those stores, like, hey, what do you want to buy for somebody else, and have them pick something out. It's Paw Patrol or something. Those are the pants out there.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to defer to the wife.
It's fun. Yes. Did you guys hear that?
No.
We did, she said we did the tough butter, for those of you who
Is the video from now?
don't know.
What is he doing with it?
Do you need commentary? That would be.
We probably do because the GoPros were like a waterproof case. The video's going to be great. What?
And what you saying, what you're saying, you want to get a group of fans together and do a tough butter? That'd be awesome.
We have one.
And
Running.
you're saying not everybody has the same fitness level? Yeah, we ran into that. I remember carrying Osric for about an hour. The one guy we were depending on carrying us.
No matter what happens, at least we have Oscar. That's word of mouth 8. He's like on our shoulders.
Below knee.
And the rest.
Well, that was the least shocking of the day. So what were you saying?
It's more like not everyone's the same fitness level, but a lot of it's like, oh, I wish I could get in shape, so maybe we can do a group.
That's you're just saying that not everybody's the same fitness level, but if there's a goal, or there's something that drives you to get into shape. I know he and I certainly did. I was nervous as hell thinking about the race. And so he and I started working out pretty heavily. I got like better shape than I had been in a while just for that race. And I remember thinking like, wow, I should have an incentive like this all the time. But I don't now. But no, it was a lot of fun, and that would be really cool. Let us know if that happens. Just, throw out support or give you ideas for jerseys. I recommend not putting your name on the back of it. Way to go, Spade. Way to keep a low profile.
I'm going to write some in there. Yes.
No, never mind. Just go.
Okay, question. What's your thought? Okay.
You don't sound like what you think you sound like on a microphone, right?
Yeah.
It's like when you heard yourself in like answer machines back in the 90s, and you're like, who is that?
It's like, do I breathe like that?
Okay, so the first question is for Jensen. What made you not wear a jacket today?
It's 80 degrees outside. I'm confused.
Here comes the bit.
The Jared wore a jacket, I decided to go check it off.
Yeah, I'm Jack off.
What's been like, the mentally, emotionally, not physically, but you know.
Easy for you to say.
These are two very different questions.
They are. Hopefully episode you guys have had to do like to prepare for, like emotionally.
Is this the international symbol for emotion? Is this, you know.
She said.
Mine is easy, sacrifice.
What?
My episode sacrifice. Pretty hard on this year. I would say
say that it's probably,
Sacrifice was season 8 now, I think.
so I was going to say, as the time has gone on, we've gotten to know the characters more, and heavy emotional stuff is a little easier to do because we're so. Yeah, I haven't had one that's really been heavy for the couple
Like to
years.
prepare for it?
To prepare for?
Yeah.
You know what? I will say that last year doing D&D was, I don't know if it was emotionally difficult, it was just very tricky because we shot the 3rd episode of the season first.
And you were the director,
and I was the director. And I had to figure out, because I was basically introducing a new character, because we'd never seen D&D before. And we were going to have seen him for 2 episodes when they aired.
So is this parties here this way? Or?
Yes. And so that was just tricky mentally to get myself in that headspace where I would need to be 2 episodes later after introducing these characters and introducing them for the first time. That was just wrapping my head around that.
Rings closure.
Let's go over here. How about, yes?
Thank you. So we're here celebrating the fact that we're getting married in 4 days. And we're just curious, what's the best piece of marriage advice that you guys got before you got married?
So we got married?
Or after. That works too.
Don't do it. Just totally.
I remember complete capitulation. Write that down.
You know what? I think you kind of learn marriage as you go along in my experience. But as far as wedding advice, I was given a really cool piece of advice by my friend, my manager's wife. And she was like, during the wedding, are you having a wedding with friends, or are you going just these, or are you
We're
having...
in between. We're getting married in City Hall with like 20 of us.
Right on.
Yeah.
Whether it's a reception or whatever it is, whenever you're having your kind of celebration with friends, take a moment, just the 2 of you, and step back and just look, because never again will you have all of your friends and all of your friends kind of in the same place celebrating you, and it's something to be proud of. So just sit back and kind of look. You're going to see people from your childhood, from his childhood, who never would have met, and probably never see each other again, having fun times, enjoying each other. So it's a really cool social. It's kind of like looking back and going, wow, this is kind of my life up to this point, and now I'm starting another life. So just take a moment for you guys. Don't get too wrapped up in all the craziness.
Thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations.
So, Misha was talking about how great the food on set is, and I've seen a
That's why he's gained weight.
I've seen a lot of pictures of you guys with food, but Jensen's always staring longingly at the pile of food on your plate. So I'm wondering why Jensen doesn't take more food, or are you stealing his food, or what?
I'm not wasteful.
Nor am I just eat a bunch. Yeah, I guess I eat a lot. I end up eating, I think you probably eat better especially on normal days.
Yeah, I would say that he is more of the workout crazy hard and eat whatever you want as much as you want, and I'm more of the sleep and try to stay active and then just be good with what I. So I'm not like Matt Cohen where it's like, oh, I just eat tuna and rice, but and kale.
Quality response.
Yes. Yeah, but they do feed us very well on the set. Our catering guys, yeah, the green machine, they're amazing. So yeah, we do a It's hard to bypass the dessert tray. Sometimes I do. Yes. Just yell all over. Oh, here we go.
I've got a question, but first, if you're looking for inspiration for the training for Kristen Republican. I don't know if you've seen those t-shirts of Run Like Jensen Ackles waiting for you at the finish line.
I started now.
Oh, okay. The question I had was the Teen Choice Award, but I believe, congrats to you both for the Best Actor, Pasadena, and Best Chemistry. You apparently get a surfboard.
That's what I thought. We don't have this.
I was going to ask who got possession of the one that you and Misha won, and would you trust him with one, given how good he handled both?
I don't know. See, right now we don't have one.
I don't know that I trust him with anything.
I love it really badly. That was my first ever on-camera experience, was holding Teen Choice Award surfboards and handing them to like Freddie Prinze Jr. for shit like that. All of them. So I was like, how cool. And I think during the airing, I think we were busy somehow, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to get it. And like do a little video, thank you, have a funny little, how life's changed. Yeah, no trust in Misha. Or you can cut it in half, each half. It would be a good surfboard. You can have the surf, you have the board.
Yeah, there wouldn't be a whole lot of surfing on that board.
The waving hands. That's the movie. What's she saying? She's like, I guess that's you.
Hi, my name is Nicole. This is my first time here. I'm active duty Navy. They all know me now by now, guys, right? I just got, sorry. I don't want to sound like that. Okay. I just got back from deployment and you guys got me through it, so thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So I'm a Navy cook, and I love to cook. I've been cooking for 15 years. So my question is to each of you, do you like to cook, and what's your favorite to cook?
I love to cook. Cook is really just like grilling a steak. I'm so disappointed. I have people in my
Rare to you?
Don't cook.
What do you mean to cook?
I cook almost every day.
I don't, because I'm usually filming. Wednesday we had a day off, and I had some people come into my apartment, and I was like, oh, I should make sure I have something in the fridge. And I realized I don't have anything in the fridge, because if you're going to cook, you want to cook with fresh ingredients, but if you're spending one night a month in an apartment, and you're like, I'm not going to buy a bunch of basil, blah, blah, and then get there and go like, oh, I got to throw it away, because I'm not wasteful.
I have the caterers box up a little tickle, and I get home and I chop it all up.
That's not cooking,
And
that's
yes, it is. There is a pan with fire underneath it. That is cooking. And I think it's probably 3 nights a week. So they'll box up a little chicken, some rice and veggies and stuff like that. I'll go home and I'll do a little stir fry. And then top it off with a little sriracha.
I rarely eat at home. I usually, the pictures or the Misha thing we're talking about, I get so much, I think, on set, that when I go home to either see my family or sleep. Like, I don't get around to eating when I'm home. It's kind of been an unfortunate, and I don't eat breakfast, so.
Okay, I'm a mom. I know what you're going through.
Well,
I used to cook a lot.
I don't have any excuses.
Before I got married, I used to cook a lot more, but the deal is, she's one of these wizards. Like, she could have, peanut butter and some toast and
jelly
mustard.
peanut butter.
That's you. And then she, you know, she's like, what's that show? Chopped. She's like that. She's like, what can I make with nothing? And then boom, there's like a gourmet meal. So I get spoiled that way. She's good.
I was going to say that you guys
Thank you. All right, waving hand, yes.
There's just even crowd. Still hands.
Hi, I'm Risha. That's louder than I thought it was.
Yes, it is.
This is my first time coming to one of these. I'm only on season 6.
Season 6.
I started this year, I'm sorry. I was in treatment for 2 years, and at my residential treatment center, I discovered Supernatural at the gym. I hated running on the treadmill, and there were TVs in front of me, and I started watching it. And I started recording it, and the whole house, we kind of looked like there's 12 girls, and they're all troubled, and we didn't really get along all the time, but Supernatural really brought us together, and we all bonded off of that. And I just want to say thank you. It got me through a really rough time, like she said. And also, what do you have to prepare me for the coming seasons? What can you say? Because I've heard a lot. I'm anxious. I almost like don't want to see it. It's so crazy. I do feel like
You're
I
in
want
season
to.
6. Be patient with us next season. That's honest though. 7's a rough patch, but there were some really freaking good episodes in 7. So it's a funny sort of juxtaposition of some mentioning and some.
Yeah, 8 takes another turn.
Man, what can you say to prepare somebody for? Buckle up.
Thank you so much.
It's worth it.
I love you guys.
Love you back. I'm gonna find the stillest hand I can. And it looks like there's one right there. Yes. See, we mixed it up.
Yeah. It's also my first Supernatural con.
Well,
I'm part of the internet Supernatural family. We're the residents.
you're part of the internet? Are you Wi-Fi?
Yes. I have really long hair, so my Wi-Fi signal. Just like but I wanted to say is since I felt so much like I'm already part of the family, I want to say, ask you guys the same things I ask my cousins when I get home for the holidays. Hi y'all. How's the wife? Any new milestones with the kids?
Hi, y'all back. Yeah, I love it. Where in the sun?
Central Florida.
My family's in Dallas right now. We went to go see their family, and I got a picture today of the boys wrestling, and they're at the Dallas Zoo. So looking at a cheetah, and Tom is either molesting his brother or comforting his brother. Oh, she's alive. Yeah, they just got their first, well, Chef got his first real haircut. Yeah, and there's this picture, I have a picture of him kind of getting a haircut. Who was I showing it to? Was I showing it to, maybe I was showing it to John? I'm showing it to some other parent. I'm like, man, he's so good. I mean, he's still.
Yeah.
And I zoomed out and he's just holding an iPad. The secret iPad trick.
It is like a tranquilizer. JJ had her first boxing match. Not in a good way. She was, we were at this little kid discovery center, and there was this kind of outdoor area with Nerf things and balls and a bunch of kids. Children. Yeah, there was a bunch of kids in there. And his boys were there, but he was not there. You were moving way over or something like that. But, so I was watching the kids, and this other kid, who was probably three and a half or so, a little older than JJ and Chef, he walks over and he kind of pushes Chef aside, and then goes, and then I see JJ just kind of clock him. This is gang mentality, goodness gracious. And then he looks at JJ, kind of sizes her up, and then goes and reaches for the ball that she pulled, and just immediately JJ just goes. And I immediately jump up and I'm like, where's the jam? And then the kids started throwing back, and it was like they just full on, like, we're left and right. And of course, I quickly swooped in and grabbed her, and the other kid's dad swooped in and grabbed him. Well, I didn't even make eye contact with dad. I was just like, hey, no. And I said, JJ down real quick. I was like, hey, would you not? But I'm proud of you. Walked back to the plane. The kid was crying for like 20 minutes.
That's because every time that other parent looked away, Jensen would look at the kid and be like, it's actually not a funny story. So our kids, JJ and my boys, Tom and Shep, are all going to the same preschool. But it's by age, right? It's like 4-year-olds, 3-year-olds, and so on and so forth. And so Tom and JJ and Shep all know each other. Tom is in an older class because he's 3.5. And so they all play on the same playground at the same time. So I guess JJ, the 2-year-olds had recess at the same time as the 3-year-olds. So JJ went up to Tom and his other 3-year-old friends and wanted to play. And I guess one of the kids in Tom's grade didn't want to play with the little kid. So she walked away, started to cry, and we found something with the teacher. Then Tom went up and gave her a hug. I was like, I'll play with you, JJ. And this is what the teacher told us this. She was like, it was so sweet because he went up and played with her and playing with his friends.
So when I heard that, I said, JJ, listen, next time this happens, I'm going to need you to start boxing.
They got to look back.
So, anyway. Are they pulling us? No, on those
On
notes.
those notes.
All right, guys, we're going to get after it. So happy to see all of you here. It's awesome for newcomers.